Okay, people, don't know what happened there. I accidentally knocked the stream off, so I hope you all get back in. I hope you can all get back in now. Can't get my camera to stand up right now. I had it perfect just a minute ago. What the hell? Oh, this is annoying. What the hell is it all going wrong for? Right, I accidentally knocked the stream off now. This camera won't stay up. There we go. I accidentally knocked my stream off, guys. Sorry about that. Don't know why it happened. Well, I know why it happened. Basically, just by here... Oh, fucking hell, my finger looks big. So just by here, there's an X. Now, when I'm scrolling, I accidentally pressed that X. And then it said, are you sure you want to stop streaming? So when I was going like that, I accidentally hovered over the X. And then as I was going like that then, I accidentally pressed OK to stop streaming. Stupid thing to do, I know. I do apologise, guys. For some reason, it's still showing me all the likes that we've got. So hopefully this tags on to the stream. But if not, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. But I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes and just allow everybody to get back in. Just want everybody to be able to get back in now. So the viewers have gone up since the Football League season started, George. You are right. So yeah, guys, for those of you coming back in now, I do apologise. That was quite unfortunate. I accidentally knocked the stream off. Schoolboy error, I know. Absolutely stupid thing, but it's just one of them things. So just going to give it a little bit of time for you all to get back in. Just going to let everybody get back in a minute while I just do a little clicking on the laptop which is next to me a minute. Just wait for you guys to all come back in. There we go. I think everyone's coming back in. Could everyone drop a little word in just so I know everybody's back? Just so make sure I know I got you all back. And I do apologise again for that. Let me just do what I'm doing here a minute and I'm going to be right back with you while I wait for everybody to get back into the chat. Where are we? Right then, so let's go back to where we were now. Luke County, what you like, Klopp or Pep? Keita 60 odd, Alisson 70 odd, Virgil van Dijk 75 million, or Premier Club spend silly. They absolutely do, but what you got to think of is Keita 60 odd, Alisson 70 odd, Virgil van Dijk 75. Coutinho went for 120. Suarez went for 75 some years ago. Liverpool have made a lot of money, so if anything, Liverpool of net spend is only something like 10 million while Klopp has been there. So look at the team that they've got. It's absolutely awesome. So my Taff, I got upset as I'm a wet wipe because I'm not allowed to join my friend's party. Oh, honestly, it's just nonsensical stuff, mate. Thoughts on those saying the County Kyle weren't very good yesterday? I say to them, try joining in, basically. Matthew Madison, as a football fan, not a Newport fan, can you see Newport getting in the Premier League? Depends. It depends solely on whether we get a proper stadium to play at and whether we can start getting more people through the gates. As simple as that, really. Stavros Perra has all the power. No, he doesn't, because he's always fucking asleep. Maybe in like 10 years. 10 years time, see where the club is there, see what kind of recruitment we got, what kind of youth facilities we got. We've got good youth facilities now, especially for our division. You know, not many in our division have got a category 3 academy. We'll have to wait and see. Haynes and Aikens looked class, to be fair. I think everybody looked class yesterday. It was just a mad couple of minutes where these things just happened. Anyway, guys, my final question before trivia time. So, should Liverpool keep Harry Wilson and actually play him? Obviously, he wouldn't be a first teamer, but should Liverpool keep Harry Wilson? Where are we? Am I going to Cambridge? Ask Bailey Goodall. Yes, I'll be there. Taff didn't think you were 100% yesterday, I must say. Well, at least it's a sensible post for once. But right, favourite pundit. Well, I can't exactly say any of the female ones because Leanne's just sitting in the room next behind me, and she might get the wrong idea. But I like the guys who do the transfers. I can't think of their bloody names now on Sky Sports News. The transfer guys, I think they're good. I think punditry wise, proper pundits, ex-footballers. I like Jamie Carragher obviously because I like Liverpool. But then I actually really like Gary Neville as well. I think Gary Neville is excellent pundit. Love the way you were waving that flag yesterday. They turn you on, did they? So, loan to Norwich or Newcastle? What do you mean, mate? Where are we going off of there? Loan to Norwich or Newcastle? Who's that then? Hope Ryan Kent do well for the pool this season if he gets the chance. Ryan Kent looks like a really good player, but I doubt he's going to get a chance to play for Liverpool this season. Thoughts on Ryan? Who the bloody hell are they? No, Harry Wilson to go to West Ham, Leicester, Newcastle and get 40 games under his belt. Fair shape. But I think he's that goal-scoring midfielder that Liverpool are craving for. Yeah, Neville and Carragher are the best two pundits by far. Yeah, I think so. Harry Wilson. Oh, right, okay. Go on loan to Norwich or Newcastle. Yeah, I think a Premier League loan could benefit him. I think if there is room for him to play for Liverpool, I think Liverpool should utilise him because I think he could score a couple of important goals because he's that kind of player. But we'll see. We'll see. Ryan Russell Barber loves trains. But if you see his Facebook, that's pretty damn obvious. But each to their own. If he likes trains, he likes trains. I'm sure you like something that he finds weird. Anyway, guys, it's trivia time now. Roy Keane ripping United apart is TV gold. Yeah, I love it. Backup left winger, so yes. So for Liverpool, he'd be a backup, yes. But I definitely think that it's worth giving him a shot. I personally think it's definitely worth giving him a shot for Liverpool. Right then. Trivia time, guys. Trivia time. And then it's time to wrap things up. So, first of all, first trivia question. Which midfielder won his first 4 England caps whilst playing for 4 different clubs? So we had his first at one club, then his second at his next club, then his third at the club after, and then a 4th at the club after that. So which midfielder won his first 4 England caps whilst playing for 4 different clubs? Who do you reckon that is? Let's wait for the sensible answers then, shall we? Here we go. This is it. Let's wait for the sensible answers. Which midfielder won his first 4 England caps whilst playing for 4 different clubs? Yeah, I'll sit back and wait for the sensible answers, guys. We got any others? Carrick is not a bad shape, but that's incorrect, I'm afraid. I wouldn't call him sensible, mate. So Lampard, no. Lampard only really played for 2 clubs early in his career. Why are you triggered? No. What's the question? So, which midfielder won his first 4 England caps whilst playing for 4 different clubs? So, cap number 1 was with one club, then his second cap was while he was at his next club, then his next cap was at another club, and then his next cap, then 4th cap was at a 4th club. So it wasn't Jack Wilshere, it wasn't Wise, obviously it wasn't Mark. Well, who's Marty Dolan? Hargreaves, incorrect. I think a lot of you are gonna struggle with this one. Stavros Power, Weedy Aid, very nice. All right, I'll stay and wait. Sorry, I'm fucking boiling you. got to blow a bit of air up at my fat friggin' torso. Right then, so are we struggling with this one, guys? Right, I'm going to give you a bit of a clue. It's not a good one, but it's still. You stink of Bow. I know this already, for fuck's sake. Look, that's what I'm doing now. Blow it out. Poof, yeah, I do stink. He's had 18 caps for England, if it helps. 18 caps for England. Paul Ince is incorrect. He's quite recent. He is now a manager of a championship club. Callum Winton, I know it. Rude hullet. Where's Nick Powell? Nick Powell, where are you, mate? He's taking the piss out of you here. But you obviously don't know it then, do you? The bow here is not correct either, Weedy. So. Right, so the first club that he was playing for when he got his first cap for England was Charlton Athletic. That should give it to you on a plate, really, that alone. So the first club he was at, where he won his first cap, was Charlton Athletic. I think that is going to give it away. Some of you know, someone like Luke Jones, I'd imagine, is going to pop up with the answer on this one. Kevin Nolan is incorrect. But very similar era, very similar player. So midfielder is definitely an English midfielder. He's had 18 caps for England. He's a current manager for a championship club. And the first club where he got his first cap was Charlton. And there we go, Colin Simmons is another one of our football geniuses who tends to get correct answers. It's Parker, Scott Parker. There we go. So that's the answer to the first one, guys. There we go. That is that, my friends. Fulham gaffer. Correct. He is the Fulham gaffer. So Scott Parker, the second team he played for was Chelsea. Then the next team was Newcastle. Then he played for West Ham, and he had 4 England caps, each coming while he played for those 4 different clubs. He also played for Tottenham and Fulham, of course, and he also played for Norwich on loan whilst he was at Charlton, breaking into the first team. So we're on to question number 2. Right then, Robin van Persie became the 4th Arsenal player to score 20 plus English Premier League goals in a single season. Who are the previous 3? Who are the previous 3 players to score 20 plus goals for Arsenal in a single Premier League season? So Robin van Persie was the 4th. Who were the previous 3 to score 20 plus goals in a 20 plus Premier League goals? So Henry and Ian Wright are both correct. They're the ones I knew you were going to get. So Bergkamp is incorrect. Ian Wright is correct. Thierry Henry is correct. One more. One or two of you may get it, but I don't think many of you will. So Perez is incorrect. Anelka is incorrect. Anelka's a good shape, though. That's who I would have gone for. It's exactly who I would have gone for, is Anelka, but it's not correct. So Ellis Williams, the question is, Robin van Persie became the 4th Arsenal player to score 20 plus English Premier League goals in a single season. Who are the previous 3? So far we've got Ian Wright and Thierry Henry. Wiltord is incorrect. Petit is incorrect. There we go. Favela has got it. It's Emmanuel Adebayor. I didn't think that was going to be the right answer myself. I thought I didn't realise I would have got that bloody wrong. But there we go. It was Adebayor. So Moving on to question number 3 before we wrap things up then, guys. We're going to go for the 4th question, not to worry. We're going to do the 4th. But the 3rd one. In English football history, right? In English football history, who was the only player to captain a title-winning side in 3 separate decades? So in English football history, who is the only player to captain a title-winning side in 3 different decades? John Terry, that's not a bad shape. That's incorrect. Had enough now. Well, log 8 then, Cameron. Log 8. I don't mean go for the shit. I mean log 8. Keane is incorrect. That's a good shape though. I take it you mean Roy Keane, of course, but Mark, fucking hell, Brian Robson is incorrect. Alan Shearer. Oh, Callum, we got a new one. Shearer, spelled S-H-E-R-A, but Ellis, that's incorrect. Shearer is incorrect. Gary Neville is incorrect. Hughes is incorrect. Couldn't be bothered. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. But it would have got a laugh for Callum, I'm sure. Callum would be happy with that one. That's a good one. So the only person in English football history to there we go. Reedy Aid, Tony Adams. I'm going to give you that one. It's Tony Adams, but I'm going to give you Tony Adams. So who knows? Because the thing is, right, so 3 different decades he captained Arsenal to the title. He won 4 titles. Anyone know what the years were? Who will get the years in which he actually won them titles? Who reckons they know? Correct. 89, 91, 98, 2002. So Favela got them all. Yes, they are the exact years. So in the 80s, the 90s and the noughties. So at the end, obviously it had to be the end of the 80s and the start of the noughties, of course. But but there you go. Your man got it. Your man got it. That's awesome. So well done, Favela, and well done to the guys that said Tony Adams. So we're on to our final question. Yeah, you did get it right. It's about time you got something right, mate. So, Google it, you did. Probably did, yeah. That is a very weedy thing to do. So the final one is we're ending things with a who am I, but there are a few potentially follow-on questions to come afterwards. So, during my career, I've played 5 European clubs. That's not the only clubs he's played for though, but during his career he played for 5 European clubs. All of which have reached a European Cup final since 1988. I scored 62 international goals and scored at 3 World Cups. Who am I? Luke got it in 1. Well done, mate. Fat Ronaldo. So Fat Ronaldo is the one. Weedy age, you got it wrong. So Luke Canty. Always rely on Luke to get a good one right. Alan Shearer. Who's Alan Shearer? Alan Shearer. Easy, Taff. Ah, well. Name the 5 European clubs he played for then, Luke. That's easy. Name the 5 European clubs that he played for. Luke, where were you on the rest? So Inter, Barca, Madrid, that's 3. Who else? So Barca and Inter are correct, but so far we've had 3 of the European clubs that he played for. AC Milan is another, but who's the 5th? PSV. Well done, Luke. Nice one, Luke. So they're the 5 European clubs that he played for. What's the 3 World Cups that he scored at then? If we're all so smart tonight, the 3 World Cups that he scored at. What do you reckon? Luke's an expert Googler, yes, of course. But who knows the years that the 3 World Cups, there we go, 94, 98 and 2002 is correct. So there we go. Taff is an expert flag waver and a selfie taker as well, of course. And you know this, Weedy. You know this to be true. So there we go then, guys. That has wrapped us up for the trivia. That's everything I've got for you now. So, been another good stream, hasn't it? Except for me dropping it halfway through. Apologies for that, but it was all good. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Thank you all very much. Football's back. Loving life. Bang on. For those of you, Cambridge score prediction first, 2-0 to the county. Thoughts on having a selfie with Brooklyn Lee? If that was Brooklyn Lee, then that is obviously, or is it Joseph White? I don't know. That's where the bow was coming from. The smell of bow in the crowd was coming from there. I smell okay. Today I don't smell so good because it's been one of them sticky heats where it makes me sweat like a pig. I probably smell like one as well after it's dropped its guts. So, you know, the missus have got to sleep next to me tonight. I feel sorry for her. So, guys, for those of you going to Cambridge, I'll see you there. For those of you not, catch Taff en route and live inside the ground when I'm there. Hopefully we'll have a few clips of some goal reactions to upload. Oh, and I'll see if we get Ryan Barber there for some Amber talk as well. So guys, thank you all for tuning in. Been a great stream, much appreciated, and we'll see you again same time next week. Cheerio for now, guys, and as always, up the county. Good night all.